Welcome my friends, you are here to observe another chapter in the Kingdom of Stwarvik. Our kingdom continues to grow, we survive blood moons, we survive our nights, we survive every fight which is given to us. What we must do today is while we repair the wall, I must give a coin to this beggar who will now pick up once more his lost item. He picks up his bow, however I need a peasant who will tend to my fields. Our farmer was unfortunately killed last night in our skirmish, so I now ride. Give me that coin back, my friend, by the way. I will ride and invest in another hoe. It cost me 4 coin, I know. I did want to spend this coin on expanding the town or building our boats, but unfortunately other things have to come first. So I spend 4 coin, I build our hoe. Now I will give ourselves another coin to a beggar. Take this coin, my friend, and use it to come and work for me. Provide me with income, and you will provide me with happiness. And with that, I will provide you with safety. I will provide you with a life, with a purpose, of course. And now I wait, I wait, I wait. I wait for the sun to set, the night to pass. I will refrain from spending any more until it all has passed. And then with my coins which I now save, the ones I stash away in my pouch, then we can build our boat, we can invest in rebuilding it, and then we will make sure it will float. And then we sail to the new land, which will be guided to by my hand. Now the sun sets, it does. Sets beneath the rocks, away from my view. The sky is red, very red indeed, but at least the moon isn't red. That would be tragic. Very tragic indeed, oh yes it would. Instead we just see a very pretty sunset. However, without a farmer my crops have wilted, and with them they will not provide me any coin. Yes, I know it should make me feel guilty, however it was the death of my farmer which caused this crisis. Perhaps my farmer will now be wiser, perhaps next time he will not just stray and stay where the monsters will hurt him. Perhaps next time he will retreat to the safety of the kingdom where he should stay. Please, dear farmer, do not get killed. Do not do anything foolish which will result in your death. But now the moon rises once more, bright white, illuminating the night. And we can only watch as we survive through the night of 21, as we get closer and closer to reaching the night of 25, where we can well and truly say we are the longest surviving kingdom, the Kingdom of Stwarvik, our long-lasting kingdom which is strong and fair as a bear. We are a strong people, I believe. We are also very smart. We are cunning, smart and strong, a combination of things which make us last very long. And now the sun sets. My farmer gets killed once more though. That annoys me greatly. Why does my farmer choose not to preserve his life? Why does he always choose to end himself? If this continues, these monster attacks, I feel like I shall not invest. I will not invest in another farmer. If my farmer chooses to do the unwise thing and get killed, why should I give more coin? Why should I waste my pennies investing in him? I will just have to depend on trade, it seems. So I give a coin to the trader and he will leave. Now I will hope that I have just enough coin just to at least make sure this boat is complete. Or even no, we will not be able to complete it. I suspect it does not have enough parts. Let's make sure we make a good start. So I invest all the coins I have, and for once we have enough. Now for every 2 coins we invest, we shall grow the boat by a little bit. So at least I am pleased. We can begin to leave. We are now enacting our plan. So builders, if you please, once you are done repairing the walls, work on the walls. In fact, I have 2 coins now, so I shall give it a little expansion. So extra parts means we are already on a head start. This is good. It fills my heart with feelings of goodness. Now, where are my builders? Where are they stood? I hope they're on their way to make sure that the boat is completed. But we're already halfway through the day, so they must be quick, for they also have to man the catapult to make sure it will eliminate the monsters. However, at least we are fortunate in the fact it takes the monsters all night just to reach our base. Perhaps next time they will sight their portal closer to my face. So, come on my builder friends, just run to the east. Keep running, I will observe. I will always stand here and make sure you work efficiently, you work hard. The trader's already on his way back to the castle. That means that we must quickly hurry. I hate to give you hassle, but we need to build, we need to be quick. Soon the monsters will be upon us and they wish to attack us with their big pointy stick. So my builders, they hit and they hammer. I guess they're moving as fast as they can, as fast as they are allowed. It means they have the skeleton of the ship completed, but I would now suggest returning to the base. You know, we can leave this construction half done for now. I know it sounds inefficient, I know it sounds sloppy, but I would be feeling much safer if we were returning to our town, for I see the sun now disappearing behind the landscape, behind our horizons. It won't be long until it's night time, and while tonight is thankfully not a blood moon, despite one was actually due, we do need to retreat, we do need to return, for soon a blood moon will be upon us, so perhaps my next spending of coins will be invested in upgrading our walls slightly further, just to make sure we are fully defended. But at least now the boat is under construction. We have a few parts prepared and we will continue to invest as time goes on. Now my friends, return to the castle. The moon is about to rise and we need to make sure that we are at the catapult ready to defend. So let's continue to ride further to the west. I would allow you on my horse if you were royalty, of course. I know it sounds horrible, I know it sounds classist, but unfortunately this king might be something of a fascist. However, he is not. He is only doing what is right. He is only doing what he knows he can do to defend this place from the scourge of the monsters. But come on, my builders, we must be faster. That catapult won't man itself. It won't defend itself. Those monsters will be approaching. They will be ready to deliver us a nasty blow. And while they do retreat after the night ends, we do need to be ready. We do need to be ready. So, there we go. At least we are now at the catapult. Come on, monsters, then do your worst. The ball that rolls out, it kills one of you. Not a lot of monsters seem to be attacking tonight, but obviously I speak too slowly, of course. Keep firing, my friends, keep firing nice and quick. You are attacking them with great virtue, we're attacking them very quick. Keep attacking them with all your strength, there you go. A well-landed hit. That guides us to the day of 23. You did well, my builder friends, you did very well indeed. Perhaps now I shall invest in the wall and make it stand even taller. So thank you for the coins, my friend. I shall now give you another coin for you to be on your way. While I definitely do not have enough coins to invest in the further construction of my building, do I have to have enough to expand the town? No, I do not. With one more coin, I could, in fact. I am very sure I could. With one more coin, we will. So instead, I will use my coins to perhaps continue the construction of a boat, and we will do it very early in the day, so then we can make sure we can get it even closer to being ready to float. For investment in this boat will now be our goal, our focus, which we need to achieve. So I invest more coins into more parts. That will get us even closer. With this last coin I will give to the banker, who will make sure he can build me an extra stash of coins. A nice little bonus, I would say, while snow continues to fall above the kingdom of Stwarvik. Lots of snow continues to fall. A very wintry scene it has created. I don't have a dislike for the winter, of course, not at all. However, it will make things very cold. Perhaps soon this river will freeze. I already see patches of ice forming. I hope that the river does not freeze too much. If too much of the water freezes, perhaps it could create a bridge which my enemies could exploit, and that would not be good, not at all. Well, that would very definitely lead to my fall, no matter how tall I make my tower stand. Now let's continue riding back to the east. I must follow the progress of my builders as they continue to expand the boat. I wish to see it come to life before my eyes, while the snow continues to fall. Now, it seems that the trader is on his way back, so that means, my friends, you know the drill. We need to be quick, we need to be fast, we need to get those parts installed on the boat without any hassle, without any dilly-dallying though. So make sure you just attach them as quick as you can. Come on, my friends, there we go. The bottom level of the boat is now complete. We now work on the mid-level and then we will work on the top. You're doing well, my friends, you are making me pleased. Soon we will be able to leave these lands and then expand. We are becoming stronger and stronger every night. However, is that a sound of foreboding I hear in the distance? Or is it a fake one? I do not know. Time will tell when we see that moon. Is a red moon rising? Or just a regular moon? I have heard these sounds before, and I know they sometimes provide us with trickery, which means that the monsters are getting bickery. They want to attack us. I know they want to see us fall. However, I will always make sure the King of Stwarvik stands tall. I see in the distance light that is white, a light that is bright, which will glow through the night. It's a regular moon tonight, my friends. Don't worry, we're not going to meet our ends. Let the moon rise, let it rise tall, let it rise, rise and rise and rise. It will rise to the top of the night and then it will fall, and I will get to watch it while we continue to stand tall. So make sure we are ready to fire. The monsters will approach sooner or later. Then we can just continue to hit them with our catapult. We deliver great nasty blows, which always seem to deliver the final decisive strike. For when they all pile on the walls, a good hit will kill them all. And that is all that I like to see, because it makes sure that we have final victory. So continue to observe, my friends, and here they come, here they come. At the end of the night they all attack. Catapult prepared to fire, there we go. The catapult continues to flatten my foes. It really is a horrible way to go, but it keeps me safe, for now the day of 24 is imminent, there we go. The day of 24 begins. Repair the wall, my friend, and then I will send you back to the boat, and you can prepare to make it float. Trader, my friend, please give me the coin, thank you, and the banker also gives me my bonus. So take that coin and use it to expand. However, with that banker's bonus, could we even perhaps improve our wall? I know it means we're not working on the boat, but a bigger wall could provide us with even more strength, and yes we could. So provide us with additional strength and then we will be safe, and now we can completely focus on making our boat float. The banker even gets a coin as a little thank you, for he helped us achieve this goal. And the snow also falls heavier and heavier. It looks like winter is truly upon us. But I hope this winter does not prove bad for our crops. Not that we grow anymore, of course, for our farmer was a flop. However, the ice on the river seems to have made the water wheel freeze. That's not good. Not good at all. It seems more and more ice, more and more fog also flows across this river. While this does seem to be a source of foreboding, we now have completely created our strength. We now have big walls and big towers that shoot with triple strength. And I'm going to also very quickly march. I'm going to ride out into the west. I know it sounds daft, I know it sounds foolish, but I would just quickly like to observe something very, very, very quick. I would like to quickly ride out back to the shrine that was a gift of the gods. If we could quickly observe, perhaps it could be expanded further, now that I have reached my maximum potential with stone. However, it seems the gift of the gods is not willing to accept any more coin. I do not mind at all. I just wanted to know if there was any further we could go. But even without the gift of the gods, I could continue to make sure and assert our expansion. Perhaps with the felling of more trees, we could expand our walls, expand our perimeter, and make ourselves stand further. However, would that be a wise investment of coins, or would that just become wasteful? I do not know. I would rather see that we begin to build our boat. And now that the sun is setting again, we are going to enter the night of 24. And I hear it. It's coming! The blood moon wants to rise again on the night of 24. Fine, fine, you can rise, but all your monsters are about to soon hit the floor. Our very snowy floor. And now we get to fight a winter war. But you may approach, you may do everything you want. I will just use my catapult to make sure you are smothered back into the ground with a very nasty pound. So you may come, but also remember, my monsters, my walls are now tougher, my walls now stand very tall. You will never break through these, I know you will not. And I know that I am not accounting for my own hubris as a flaw. However, I do have plenty of places to retreat, so I am confident in my ability to defend. My only concern, however, is those monstrosities which now float, the ones who fly in the air and kidnap my archers. I hope that my archers will shoot straight and true, and shoot that blasted thing out of the sky before it makes my men cry. But the blood moon has risen, I see its glow. I know it's too cloudy to properly track it, but we do see a glimpse of it. That is big, that is very big, that is a spawner. A mother monster. My men, target it, it throws rocks! It took my crown. My men, to defend me from that monster. It spawns new creatures. It's big, it's big. It was so big it even gave this god a nasty fright. But come on, my men, we have to fight. It's punching our walls. I'm glad I upgraded them. But it falls. It has died. My men, you did very well. You did very well to defend. But what was that thing? What was that monstrosity? Whatever it was, it means we cannot stay. We cannot contend in a land where these things exist. We must get ready to defend. We must get ready to leave. Give me all the coin and get ready to go. Take that coin. Provide me with my goods. I must quickly ride back to the east. I must prepare the boat. We need to go, my friends. We need to go. If the monsters can now be birthed outside a portal with these horrible monstrosities which now seem to be able to roam our lands, we need to go. So I invest in more parts of a boat which will provide us with greater ability and get us closer to being able to float. So I hope my builders come over and make sure it is ready. And we must be very wary of that monster. It throws our boulders back at us. It uses our weapons to its advantage. To our advantage, we are at least strong. We do have a wall that is tall and managed to keep it out. However, that wall won't last forever. So we need to be prepared for all eventualities. Perhaps I will invest more coin in the wall and make it even stronger, make sure it stands even taller. My worker, he works on it as hard as he can. However, unfortunately, his comrade was fallen. And since I decided not to notice, because I'm an inobservant fool, it looks like we might have to survive a night without access to our catapults. However, there is one good piece of good news. Normally there is a trend which occurs every blood moon, or at least the day after the blood moon. Perhaps the night of 25 will be one without monsters. However, I choose not to place my eggs in one basket, for they chose to attack with one big creature. A huge monstrosity which was just birthing things out of its mouth. So I will be careful. I will be very careful, for it could still be legions of minions ready to attack whenever it feels like. But for now, let's make sure the boat is constructed. I know the night falls, and even if this man took too long, there is not enough men to man the catapult. So we survive without the catapult for one night. I know it's not good, but I hope it doesn't provide us with a mistake. But then again, we already seem to have another builder working on the boat. Perhaps he went to work on the boat earlier and I did not notice him. Either way, that fills my heart with some hope. So now I do not at least have to invest more coin in a hammer, and I can continue to invest in my power and make sure that we have that boat ready to float. For now, everyone should return to the base, and by the way, the winter has passed. Now we seem to be entering spring. The ice will soon thaw and melt on the river, or will be carried away out to the sea. I do not know where it will go, but its fate is not my concern for now. At least it will soon be warmer, which will be more pleasant and create for more pleasant days, and brighter nights as well. As you can see tonight, a huge moon seems to contrast against the very purple sky. It looks beautiful, I must admit, though it will not make me cry. Even few clouds are out tonight. A clear day it is. However, we must still be prepared, and we must always be aware. There will always be a threat to the kingdom of Stwarvik. There always will be. But at least we are ready to defend. Even the monsters cannot break the calmness of this night. I told you that it was always the tendency after the night of a big fight. It looks like I was right. But on that nice little calm note, I'm afraid we have to end another chapter of the life of our kingdom. So, we make it to the next night, and now we have made it to the day of 26. That makes me very happy. I am thrilled that we continue our survival and continue our prosperity. So I will see you on the next chapter, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you again.